EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to North Carolina and the bustling city of Charlotte as we welcome you inside Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers. So what lies in store for these teams this season? The talking's done. We're about to find out. It's week 1, and off we go on EA Sports. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They'll run, and for the first time, it's Jonathan Brooks. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. On the bootleg, it's Young. He's going to run it. And Young will have a first down, able to slide to avoid the contact at the end of the play. 10 yards on the pickup, and that's good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Young to throw on first down. That into the hands of Hubbard. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Here's a first carry for their running back. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Young. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. Right to the air goes Daniels. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got. Dotson, the man in motion. They'll begin here on the ground. Not much there, maybe a yard. On second down, it's Daniels. And that pressure too great. He's going to be sacked in the end zone. And that is a safety. Well, that's certainly a way to break a 0-0 ball game. A safety, first point on the board, and the lead is now the bizarre score of 2-0.
Well, Mike, I don't think anybody had that on their bingo card. I mean, for a safety to be the first points of a ball game is pretty uncommon, but a great job there by the defense, capitalizing on the field position and coming away with the 2.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
Ready?
Tight end motioning left. A run with Brooks to begin this drive. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Second down and 8. Now Young. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
Warrior 70. Ready?
From the gun, it's Young. And that is incomplete.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. The drive will start on the ground. Room up the sideline at the 45. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
This is already a little better than the first time they had the ball, Mike. Remember, opening possession, 3 and out. Showing some signs of life here now. Nice pick up there by the back to pick up the first down.
They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. Right back to him on first down. A gain of 11 there, and a first down.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Now a short one caught by the tight end, Johnson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. This one is caught by Dotson. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down. Now Daniels. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept. I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read the play out, let it unfold, will lead to some easier and better completions.
Throwing again, Daniel. And this ball batted away and incomplete.
One of the biggest differentiators for a lot of these defenders, Mike, is a lot of them can stay in tight coverage. But where the special guys separate themselves is what do they do once the ball is in the air? They almost turn into offensive players with their ability to track it, and this is a great example here why.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
His kick is perfect. And the Commanders take the rare 3-2 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Now there's a throw out wide. Hey, this might be a double pass. That's going to be incomplete. Looked like they had him for a second. They went into the bag of tricks. It almost worked. It's 2nd down.
Okay, ready?
A toss, and here's Brooks. And he'll pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down. Here's Young to throw. Pass brought in by Ferguson. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the 1st down.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense, like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches.
Here we go, set.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's going to have the Panthers 1st down. They are able to move the sticks. It's a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches.
Let's go.
On play action, Young. That's to the right side and incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. It's 2nd down.
Set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
Young is going to give it to Brooks. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
A couple of third down conversions already on this drive. This one tougher. This is 3rd and 10. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. 3-2 is indeed our score. And we'll return to Charlotte in a moment. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. They'll go play action with Young. He'll let this go towards the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Carolina. Evan McPherson now to kick the extra point. It's up and good. And the Panthers will open up a 6-point lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Dotson, the man in motion. Up the middle they go. And a nice gain there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. Daniels to throw on 2nd down. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. 1st down, Commanders.
70 Ryan. Lightning 18. Reno.
In motion comes Andrews. Here's a run going left. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. On 2nd down, a run. Well, how about a reverse instead? And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
To the ground, a 1st down run. And they'll take this down inside the 35. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Short pass taken in by the tight end. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
And the Commanders are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
A run on 1st and goal. That play may have taken a little bit too long to develop. It's no gain. He's back at the 4-yard line. On 2nd and goal, they'll give him another shot. And this time, he's in. Touchdown, Washington. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Makes the score. Commanders 10, Panthers 9.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Young to throw on 1st and 10. That's into the hands of Jonathan Brooks. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Let's go now.
Now Young gonna keep it himself. And he's not gonna get away. They're gonna bring him down on the other side of midfield.
The decision whether to keep the ball or to hand it to the back happens so fast. In this case, the quarterback thinks it was a keep read. The defense was there ready to stop him. Tackle for loss.
He'll try to run for it.
Yeah, he's trying to make the best of a bad situation here, Mike. Nothing open downfield. He thinks he can tuck it and get it with his legs. He ends up out of bounds, short of the first.
Here's J.K. Scott now, as he is on to punt for Carolina.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. Going for it all. That is hard. And he's going to take this one all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Washington. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Commanders are going to open up the lead to 8.
Commanders 17, Panthers 9.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Their own 30-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Set, go.
Now Young. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
70-yard line.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier. The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds. That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
The Panthers will take their first timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming. Here's their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. How about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
At their own 19-yard line.
It's 1st down, and they'll run. The defense stringing them out. No gain back to the original line of scrimmage.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with them, and we'll bring up 3rd down.
We've already seen these two guys connect for a touchdown in this game, and had they been on the same page there, I think they would have been able to add to that total. Unfortunately for them, just a little bit off, and it falls incomplete.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his guys are going to be set up with a short field as they look to draw closer and perhaps draw even in this one.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jumped that route, challenged the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time the team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
Young. And he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line.
By Jordan Davis. A loss of 6 brings up 2nd and goal at the 15-yard line.
The task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal. The Panthers, they're going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. Here now, 2nd down. and goal.
Let's go now.
To throw is Young. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. So now they'll send out Evan McPherson for this field goal try. This just a little more than a chip shot. 32-yard attempt. McPherson's kick is good. So we've reached halftime here on NFL Kickoff Weekend as we get you to Orlando. Say hello to my old pal, Jonathan Coachman, with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand in this second half. About to get started. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. The third quarter begins with a run. He'll bring this up to the 22. Trevin Wallace in on the tackle. Throwing on 2nd down. Daniel to the outside, complete to Johnson.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Now a 3rd and 2. He'll try to get this one on the ground. And he'll have a Commander's first down as the tackle's made at the 35-yard line.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
They'll go play action here with Daniels. He's going to take a shot down the field. And the Panthers will take over at their own 15. They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. And a minimal gain there up to the 17-yard line. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Young quickly out to Leggett. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And this is just where you see some of the speed of these wide receivers, Mike, really make their presence felt. And then when you have a quarterback that has the arm strength and the accuracy to get him the ball downfield, that's a deadly combination and one that's going to really open up other things as the rest of this game unfolds.
A hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
From the gun here on third down, it's Young. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. Not quite to the end zone, but in great position, out of bounds at the 3. A big play and a much-needed one as well. A pickup of 44 yards. They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up second and goal. The ball a little closer now. It is second and goal.
Ready?
Handoff here, up the middle, and he's going to get stopped in the backfield. He'll take him down at the 3-yard line.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Jonathan Brooks, touchdown, Panthers. Now we'll get a 2-point try here as Young gets the offense lined up. They'll look to throw. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Dotson, the man in motion. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll bring this to about the 25. Linebacker Ernest Jones ends that play. Receiver in motion, headed left. They're going to get this outside. This could be a double pass. But the defense quick to read this. They bust in, drop him before he can take that shot downfield. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. Third and long.
Let's go.
From the shotgun on third down, Daniels. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, what I'm seeing play out there right now, Mike, is just a frustrated offense playing on tilt. And on the other side of the ball, I'm seeing a defense that's happily taking advantage of these decisions. I mean, how else do you explain 3 consecutive drives that result in a pick? I mean, each mistake just feeds the next. It feeds frustration. And all at the same time, it's leading to questionable throws and easy picks.
Try again. It's second and 10. From the gun, it's Young. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. Picked off by Mikey Sainristil.
So this was a great stress test for this defense, Mike. Everybody prepares to defend a quarterback from within the pocket. But how do you defend that quarterback when he breaks the pocket? In this case, watch everybody flow. Everybody stays with the play and maintains their assignment. They get rewarded for a chance at the interception, and he comes through with the pick.
1st and 10. And that is really well read defensively. They get him down back at the 9-yard line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Here we go.
Motion man set right. On 2nd down, it's Daniels. He connects downfield to Dotson. He's inside the 30. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 91 yards. Touchdown, Washington. A huge play there. They go in the air. We only see a few touchdowns of that length all year. They go from backed up to in the end zone for a touchdown.
It is, Mike. In this case, most teams are saying, let's just pick up a 1st down. At the very least, give our punter some room out of the end zone. But not this guy. He's thinking taking it to distance, and that's exactly what he was able to do.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And he gets in for the 2-point conversion. And the lead bumps up to 7. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. On the bootleg, it's Young. He'll get rid of it and complete it. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
I hope we all appreciate just how difficult it is to throw the ball that well while on the run. And the way they teach it, Mike, is kind of cool. They actually teach the quarterback to disconnect your upper body from your lower body. Just keep your feet moving, and however your arm times up, just let it rip. And he does it about as well as you can ask. The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
A 2nd down throw for Young. That's caught. It's Brooks out of the backfield. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On the ground, it's Brooks. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us. And right now, this defense has no answers.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
Let's go now.
We'll go once more with Brooks. And he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be the final play of the 3rd quarter.
Commanders 25, Panthers 18.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Here we go.
Here's Young. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. The pass intended for Xavier Legette, and it'll lead to a second down.
He may have trusted his arm strength a little bit too much on that throw. Two defenders in the area. Work to your check down. Work to an open receiver. I think in this case, he forces that ball, and ultimately, he's lucky he got away with it.
Let's go.
On second down, Young. The throw on the run is complete.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
They'll try and run it with Brooks. And the Panthers are going to be set up with a first and goal. Good running. Gets them down to about the 4-yard line.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially one.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Carolina. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? We're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground, and he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one. Daniels to throw on second down. The open receiver is Dotson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A handoff as they try to run it here. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. Now Daniels. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Try to pick this one up on the ground. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line.
That's the mindset I just love seeing from a running back, Mike. His eyes weren't just on that first down marker. They were on getting that first and some on top of it. That's pretty impressive.
Right back to him on first down. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Throwing now, Daniels. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Commanders. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now the pressure shifts to your defense. Your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Makes the score. Commanders 32. Panthers 25.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. One of the tight ends in motion right. Young to throw on first down. Short pass taken in by the tight end.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
They face second down and 7.
70 Lions. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, Young. A throw there, caught by Legette. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. To throw is Young. That's made right side. It's Johnson.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Shut up.
Throwing on second down, Young. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. Give him 18 yards on that one, and a first down. On 1st and 10, here's Young. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
Hawk 70.
Another try with Brooks. And the Panthers are going to have it 1st and goal. They'll take this one down to about the 3-yard line. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment.
60 Eagle. Let's go. Ready.
They'll keep it on the ground. Good blocking, and he's in. Jonathan Brooks. Touchdown, Panthers. That his 2nd touchdown now here in the season opener. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
23-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. They'll stick to the ground. And he'll fight forward for a couple of yards, but a flag is down, and the linemen are already walking back. Here's 1st down. Dotson, the man in motion. They'll drop to throw. He's going to air this one out, looking for Dotson. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
In these critical moments of the game, Mike, you always turn to your best players, and that's exactly what they did here, and they just weren't able to connect. Give this defense a lot of credit. They knew when it was crunch time, where did this quarterback want to look? And they were ready, and they took him away.
Now on 2nd and long. Now whistles, play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5.
Ready. Here we go.
On play action, Daniels. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big 3rd down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
He's going to air this one out, looking for Dotson. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. And this one will not be returned. Not the best of kicks, as it's going to... touchdown. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll run here. That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up 1st and goal.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, 4th quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play. 2nd down, goal to go.
At the Commanders' 12-yard line.
They'll run. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
The Panthers will take their first timeout. So out now, Evan McPherson in a big spot. This to win the game. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second. So out now, Evan McPherson in a big spot. This one he's got to have. This kick is good.